Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Tech Guild channel. Today I'm here to talk about something that's on the mind of every student and professional out there: laptops. Whether you're a student, a working professional, or just someone who needs a reliable machine for everyday use, a good laptop is an essential tool to have in today's digital age. But with so many options out there, it can be tough to find a laptop that fits your needs without breaking the bank. That's where we come in. We'll take a look at some of the top models on the market and break down their key features and specs to help you make an informed decision. So why is having a good laptop so important? Well, for starters, it's your gateway to the digital world. From researching assignments to completing work projects, a laptop is a vital tool for staying connected and productive. Plus, with the rise of remote work and online learning, having a reliable laptop is more important than ever. That's why today, we're diving into the best laptops for students and professionals on a budget in 2023. Yes, you heard that right, budget-friendly laptops that will not only help you get your work done but also won't make a huge dent in your wallet. So sit back, relax, and get ready. First things first, let's talk about the factors you need to consider when buying a budget laptop. Number 1, processing power. When it comes to laptops, you need to make sure that it has enough power to handle your daily tasks without slowing down. Look for laptops with at least an Intel Core i5 or AMD Ryzen 5 processor. Number 2, storage. A laptop with at least 256 GB of storage is ideal, but if you can find one with 512 GB, that's even better. Number 3, screen size. Depending on your preference, you might want a smaller, more portable laptop or a larger screen for better productivity. Aim for a screen size between 13 to 15 inches. Number 4, battery life. This is crucial, especially if you're always on the go. Look for laptops with at least 8 hours of battery life to ensure that you can work for a full day without needing to charge. Another important thing you need to think about is what kind of operating system you want to use. There are 3 main choices: Windows, Mac OS, and Chrome OS. Each one has its own advantages and disadvantages, so you need to figure out which one suits your needs best. Windows is the most popular and versatile operating system, with a huge variety of software and hardware compatibility. You can run almost any program you want on a Windows laptop, from Microsoft Office to Photoshop to Fortnite. However, Windows laptops also tend to be more expensive, more prone to viruses and malware, and more difficult to maintain. Mac OS is the operating system that runs on Apple's MacBooks. It's known for its sleek design, smooth performance, and seamless integration with other Apple products like iPhones and iPads. Mac OS also has some exclusive software like Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro that are great for creative professionals. However, MacBooks are also very pricey, have limited customization options, and have fewer games and apps available than Windows. Chrome OS is the operating system that runs on Chromebooks. Chromebooks are laptops that rely mostly on cloud-based applications and storage. They use Google's Chrome browser as their main interface, and they can also run Android apps. They are great for people who want a simple, affordable, and fast laptop that can handle basic tasks like web browsing, email, social media, streaming, and document editing. Alright, friends, I've picked 4 models that offer great value for money, performance, and features. Let's start with the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. The Surface Laptop Go 2 is the latest addition to Microsoft's Surface family of laptops. It's a 12.4-inch touchscreen laptop that runs on Windows 11 Home and comes in 4 beautiful colors: Sage, Ice Blue, Sandstone, and Platinum. It's also very lightweight, weighing only 2.48 pounds, which makes it easy to carry around in your backpack or purse. The Surface Laptop Go 2 is powered by an 11th Gen Intel Core i5 processor, which delivers smooth performance for basic tasks like web browsing, email, social media, streaming, and document editing. You can choose from 3 configurations: 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of SSD storage, 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of SSD storage, or 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of SSD storage. The SSD storage is also swappable, which means you can upgrade it later if you need more space. One of the best features of the Surface Laptop Go 2 is its fingerprint sensor, which lets you sign in quickly and securely with just a touch of the power button. However, this feature is not available on the base configuration, so you'll have to pay extra for it. Another nice feature is the studio mics and omnisonic speakers, which provide clear audio quality for video calls and entertainment. The Surface Laptop Go 2 also has a decent battery life, lasting up to 12 hours and 35 minutes. It also supports fast charging, which can give you up to 80% battery in just an hour. However, the Surface Laptop Go 2 is not perfect. One of its main drawbacks is its display resolution, which is only 1536 by 1024 pixels. That's lower than the standard 1080p resolution that most laptops have nowadays. This means that the screen may look less sharp and crisp than other laptops, especially when watching videos or reading text. The display also has thick bezels around it, which make it look outdated compared to other laptops with thinner bezels. Another drawback of the Surface Laptop Go 2 is its webcam quality, which is only 720p HD. The webcam also doesn't have a privacy shutter or a Windows Hello facial recognition feature, which some people may prefer over the fingerprint sensor. We'll talk about the next budget laptop that's perfect for students and professionals who want a versatile device that can work as both a laptop and a tablet. I'm talking about the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet is a 10.1-inch touchscreen laptop that runs on Chrome OS, which means it can run both Chrome web apps and Android apps. It also comes with a detachable keyboard and kickstand, so you can use it as a laptop or a tablet, depending on your needs. It's available in 64 GB of eMMC storage for around $300. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet has some great features that make it a good choice for students and professionals on a budget, such as 1. A sharp display. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet has 1920 by 1200 pixel resolution and a 16:10 aspect ratio, which makes it ideal for watching videos, reading text, and browsing the web. It also has an IPS LCD screen with 400 nits of brightness and a 70% color gamut, which means it can produce vivid colors and wide viewing angles. 2. A long battery life. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet can last up to 12 hours on a single charge, which is impressive for such a small device. It also supports fast charging, which can give you up to 2 hours of use with just 15 minutes of charging. 3. A keyboard is included. Unlike some other 2-in-1 laptops that require you to buy a separate keyboard, the Lenovo Chromebook Duet comes with a keyboard and kickstand included in the box. The keyboard is magnetic and attaches easily to the tablet, and the kickstand allows you to adjust the angle of the screen. 4. Chrome and Android apps. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet runs on Chrome OS, which gives you access to thousands of Chrome web apps and extensions that can help you with productivity, education, entertainment, and more. You can also download and run Android apps from the Google Play Store, which expands your options even further. 5. 2 USB-C ports. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet has 2 USB-C ports on opposite sides of the device, which gives you more flexibility when it comes to charging and connecting peripherals. However, the Lenovo Chromebook Duet also has some drawbacks that you should be aware of before buying it, such as 1. A small screen. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet has a 10.1-inch screen, which is smaller than most laptops and even some tablets. This means that you may have to squint or zoom in to see some details or text on the screen. 2. A low-quality webcam. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet has a 2-megapixel front-facing camera and an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera, which are not very impressive for video calls or photos. The webcam also doesn't have a privacy shutter or any other security features, which may be a concern for some users. 3. A limited storage. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet comes with either 64 GB or 128 GB of eMMC storage, which is not very fast or spacious compared to SSD storage. You can use an external drive or a micro SD card to expand your storage, but that's an extra cost and hassle. 4. A lack of headphone jack. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet doesn't have a headphone jack, which means you'll have to use wireless headphones or earbuds, or buy an adapter to use wired ones. 5. Compatibility issues. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet may not work well with some devices or accessories that require specific drivers or software. We'll talk about the next budget laptop on our list, which is the Acer Chromebook Spin 513. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 is a 13.3-inch touchscreen laptop that also runs on Chrome OS, which means it can also run both Chrome web apps and Android apps. It also has a 360-degree hinge, which allows you to use it in 4 different modes: laptop, tablet, tent, and display. It's available in 2 configurations: 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage, or 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of eMMC storage. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 has some impressive features that make it a good choice for students and professionals on a budget, such as 1. A lightweight design. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 weighs only 2.6 pounds, which makes it one of the lightest laptops in its class. It's also very thin, measuring only 0.61 inches thick. 2. A full HD display. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 has 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution and a 16:9 aspect ratio, which makes it great for watching videos, playing games, and viewing photos. It also has an IPS LCD screen with 250 nits of brightness and a 72% NTSC color gamut, which means it can produce sharp images and vivid colors. 3. A long battery life. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 can last up to 13 hours on a single charge, which is amazing for such a thin and light laptop. 3. It also supports fast charging, which can give you up to 4 hours of use with just 30 minutes of charging. 4. A MediaTek Compagno processor. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 is powered by the MediaTek Compagno 1380 processor, which is an octa-core ARM-based chip that delivers smooth performance for everyday tasks like web browsing, email, social media, streaming, and document editing. You can also run Android apps from the Google Play Store with ease. The MediaTek Compagno processor is also fanless, which means it runs silently and stays cool. 5. A backlit keyboard and UC Pen support. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 comes with a backlit keyboard that lets you type comfortably in dim settings. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 also supports UC Pens, which are styluses that you can use to write or draw on the screen with precision and pressure sensitivity. However, you'll have to buy a UC Pen separately, as it's not included in the box. However, the Acer Chromebook Spin 513 also has some drawbacks that you should be aware of before buying it, such as 1. An average speaker quality. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 has 2 speakers on the bottom of the chassis, which are not very loud or clear. They can get distorted at high volumes and lack bass and depth. 2. An extremely glossy display. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 has a very glossy display that reflects a lot of light and fingerprints. This can make it hard to see the screen in bright settings or outdoors. 3. A lack of memory card slot. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 doesn't have a memory card slot, which means you can't expand your storage with a micro SD card. You'll have to rely on built-in storage or cloud storage for your files and apps. 4. A low-quality webcam. The Acer Chromebook Spin 513 has a 720p HD webcam, which is not very impressive for video calls or selfies. The webcam also doesn't have a privacy shutter or any other security features, which may be a concern for some users. We'll talk about the final budget laptop on our list, which is the Acer Chromebook 314. The Acer Chromebook 314 is a 14-inch touchscreen laptop that also runs on Chrome OS, which means it can also run both Chrome web apps and Android apps. It has a sleek and sturdy design, with a silver finish and a black keyboard. It's available in two configurations: 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of eMMC storage, or 8 GB of RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage. The Acer Chromebook 314 has some awesome features that make it a good choice for students and professionals on a budget, such as 1. A classy look. The Acer Chromebook 314 has a simple yet elegant design that makes it look more expensive than it is. It also has a thin bezel around the screen, which gives it a modern appearance. 2. A great battery life. The Acer Chromebook 314 can last up to 12.5 hours on a single charge, which is impressive for such a large laptop. It also supports fast charging, which can give you up to 2 hours of use with just 15 minutes of charging. 3. A bright screen. The Acer Chromebook 314 has 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution and an anti-glare coating, which makes it easy to see the screen in different lighting conditions. It also has an IPS LCD screen with 220 nits of brightness and a 45% NTSC color gamut, which means it can produce clear images and decent colors. 4. A solid performance. The Acer Chromebook 314 is powered by the Intel Celeron N4000 processor, which is a dual-core chip that delivers smooth performance for everyday tasks like web browsing, email, social media, streaming, and document editing. The Intel UHD Graphics 600 integrated graphics card can also handle some casual games and videos. 5. A good port selection. The Acer Chromebook 314 has 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, a micro SD card slot, and a headphone jack, which gives you plenty of options for connecting peripherals and transferring data. However, the Acer Chromebook 314 also has some drawbacks that you should be aware of before buying it, such as 1. A lack of a touchscreen. The Acer Chromebook 314 doesn't have a touchscreen, which means you can't interact with the screen using your fingers or a stylus. 2. A mediocre webcam. The Acer Chromebook 314 has a 720p HD webcam, which is not very impressive for video calls or selfies. The webcam also doesn't have a privacy shutter or any other security features, which may be a concern for some users. 3. Limited storage. The Acer Chromebook 314 comes with either 32 GB or 64 GB of eMMC storage, which is not very fast or spacious compared to SSD storage. You can use the micro SD card slot to expand your storage, but that's an extra cost and hassle. We've talked about 4 amazing budget laptops that are perfect for students and professionals who want the best value for their money. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned so far. First up, we had the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. It's a lightweight and portable laptop with a powerful processor and a great battery life. Next, we talked about the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. It's a versatile 2-in-1 laptop that can also function as a tablet, with a sharp display and a long battery life. Our third laptop on the list was the Acer Chromebook Spin 513. It's a lightweight and sleek laptop with a full HD display, a long battery life, and solid performance. Finally, we talked about the Acer Chromebook 314. It's a classic and elegant laptop with great battery life and solid performance. Though it doesn't have a touchscreen, it's still a great choice for those who want a reliable laptop for work and entertainment. Now that we've covered the key points of each laptop, it's time for you to decide which one best fits your needs and budget. We've provided Amazon links in the description for your convenience in case you plan to purchase any of these laptops. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the Tech Guild channel. We have more awesome content coming up, and we don't want you to miss any of it. Thanks for tuning in, friends. We'll catch you at the next one.